Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here this evening on the behalf of Phillips 66 and my fellow employees to present to you, the Board of Directors, on why Hurricane Harvey doing $75 billion worth of damages to the Houston area is vitally important to Phillips 66. Phillips 66 must maintain a close connection with the community that it serves due to the negative outlook on the majority of the public on energy companies. My team is personally credible due to us having several years of industry experience and all of us living in the Houston area for at least the past decade. We're also all employees of Phillips 66. We've been here for about 10 plus years, so we know how things are run and we know how close we want to be with the community that we serve and live in. The purpose of this presentation is to obtain the cooperation and involvement of Phillips 66 with Habitat for Humanity in order to assist the Houston community in rebuilding what Hurricane Harvey destroyed. Throughout this presentation, my colleagues will inform you of the importance of teaming up with Habitat for Humanity. Mo Diop will express the need for the partnership. Zubra Lalani will supply you with a solution as well as the organized side of the partnership. And Luke Brigham will reinforce any doubts on the partnership as well as supply a course of action. Now I will pass it off to Mo Diop to explain the need for the partnership.
Thank you, Kate. Now I'll discuss our need for our partnership between Phillips 66 and Habitat for Humanity. As a result of Hurricane Harvey, there are a vast majority of people affected by life-threatening diseases. Some of these diseases contain flesh-eating bacteria. There has only been one reported death as a cause to this disease, but the city is in need of our assistance. We believe that we can make a difference with our contribution. We could help put an end to this by donating to this cause. Also, according to Forbes, there were a total of 82 deaths reported as a result of Hurricane Harvey, and the total estimated cost of reparation is about $200 billion. In addition to the health issues caused by the hurricane, there was also a large amount of property damage in the state of Texas. The most damages were within Harris County and Galveston County. These counties incurred about $23 billion worth of damage as a result of the hurricane, according to Fortune. We could help those people who have to start all over because there's nothing left for them to work with. Now, by donating our portion, we will begin the reconstruction for the majority of the lost properties. Now I will pass on over to Zabir.
Thanks, Mo. So I will be explaining the solution regarding the partnership with Habitat for Humanity. So there are two steps to the solution. First, we must dedicate a portion of our yearly budget to charity. This is one of the ways we can increase the way consumers view Phillips 66 because we want them to see us as a socially responsible and community-oriented organization. Also, Part B of our partnership with Phillips 66 is going to consist of delegating employee work hours to volunteering. A lot of corporations are now implementing service days within their organizations. They delegate a few hours of assigned employee time every month to volunteering. We can encourage our employees to choose how to delegate these 8 hours that will be assigned to them every month and spend 8 hours of every month volunteering with Habitat for Humanity and rebuilding the city of Houston. This will provide us with two benefits. First, by encouraging our employees to work with others from the Houston community, we can increase our brand exposure and we can start building this reputation of social responsibility and community focus. Also, by volunteering for this cause along with other colleagues, some of whom were affected by Hurricane Harvey, they will know that the company is a family and we care about others within our organization. As Mo discussed earlier, one of the biggest problems caused by Hurricane Harvey was the destruction of property to the Houston area. Habitat for Humanity is addressing this problem by allocating resources that are contributed to them by other companies like Phillips 66 and starting the rebuilding process in Houston. One problem that was in particular for Phillips 66 was many consumers do not see us as a very socially responsible or community-oriented organization. By increasing our funding for Habitat for Humanity and by encouraging our employees to volunteer for this charity, we can change that. We can increase our brand equity and we can show consumers in the Houston area that Phillips 66 does care about their well-being. So as I've stated before, there are two portions of our partnership with Habitat for Humanity. The first part is going to be allocating a portion of our yearly budget to Habitat for Humanity, and then letting them decide how they want to allocate the resources and rebuild Houston. The second part of our partnership will consist of dedicating 8 hours a month of employee work time to volunteering. And this will be allocated by the employee themselves, so they will be able to choose when they want to use their 8 hours during the month. Now I will pass the mic on to Luke so he can discuss concerns we thought the board might raise.
Thank you, Zuber. A potential problem that the board may see is the time contribution by the employees for such charitable work. We are aware that time is money in a corporate setting and have an answer to calm the nerves of losing time and therefore money. Many Habitat for Humanity events take place on the weekends. Additionally, if the company feels the need to avoid allowing employees volunteer during work hours, a monetary donation can be made on behalf of Phillips 66 to Habitat for Humanity. This option is best for Phillips 66 due to the connection we have with the Houston community that we serve. Not only do we serve the Houston community for their need for energy, but we also employ many of the members of the Houston community. With such a close tie and such a terrible disaster, it should be a priority for Phillips 66 to help the Houston community. In conclusion, at Phillips 66, we feel that the community around Houston, Texas has become a big part of why we enjoy what we do every day. With the recent tragedy of Hurricane Harvey occurring, we see partnering with Habitat for Humanity as an opportunity to not only give back to the good people of Houston, but to continue building a positive image for our company and the entire energy industry as well. We hope you see how important this opportunity is to our community and to our local employees who have been affected by this tragedy. Many firms have begun donating and volunteering as well, so there is a strong need to get started as soon as possible. What we ask of you is to come up with a certain amount of funds to donate to Habitat for Humanity, as well as requiring our employees to volunteer either 8 hours a month or during the weekends on their own time. This will allow us to assist the community as much as possible while being able to be as efficient as we can during the weekdays. We appreciate your time and effort to hear our plan and are happy to answer any questions. We truly believe this opportunity can help change the Houston area and our company, but we can't make this possible without your contribution. Thank you.